only those of us with the link. Okay. Hi guys, it's Carrie here welcoming you guys to our leadership mentorship call, and we're going into week 7. It just blows my mind that this has already been that this amount of time has gone by, because I remember when I was first thinking about this training and what I was hoping to accomplish with it for you guys is something I knew would take more than 30 days, and I'm sure you guys are experiencing that. Like, if we would have tried to put this into 30 days, it would have just been too crazy, too fast. And do you think you would have gotten as much out of it?
Yeah, probably not.
Yeah. No, we wouldn't have.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
And what I love is how everybody's just putting themselves out there and saying, this is what I want to work on this week. This is what I'm struggling with. And from putting that out there, you're able to come up with your own solutions, and then you take action on those solutions, and you're seeing and you're reaping the benefits of the reward of that. And I love, love, love that. And that's the goal of this, so that you guys can see beyond this too, that anytime you have a struggle, take a look at it. What can you do to problem solve that, and then what can you do to take action on that, so that you don't have to feel stuck, that you know that anything is within your grasp. So, Dawn, I'm coming live from the bathroom today. My laptop is on the toilet commode. It's clean, but it's warmer than the hallway and cleaner than the playroom downstairs. So,
Okay.
So this week, I want to go through where we talk about the thing we're most proud of this week and how we failed forward. And it's funny because I really feel stuck on one of those, and I'm like, I really can't think of something, and I'm not sure what that means. So maybe just talking it out, we'll all figure it out together. But for me, the thing I'm most proud of is the fact that I finally took my melatonin that I've probably had for a month and a half, but was afraid to take it because I kept seeing all these things online saying that, oh, it could be harmful to you. You shouldn't take it because of this, that, or the other reason. And so I was struggling with sleep, and I would wake up after 4.5 to 5 hours of sleep every night. It didn't matter when I went to bed. So there's times I was up at 3 o'clock in the morning if I went to bed early because I had that magic number. Or there was times that, okay, I was up till 2 o'clock in the morning, so that I could, sleep till 7 or whatever. So it just seemed like no matter what, I was always getting that, and I was not feeling like myself. So I was kind of feeling like I was, oh, then I might as well work. If I'm up, I might as well work. So I feel like I started taking that Thursday night, and I have had over 8 hours of sleep every single night, and I feel like a brand new person. I feel like I'm not a zombie. And the other side of that coin is I kind of feel like, and maybe this is the part where I failed forward, but I don't really think it's a failure on that sense too. So I've spent less time on my business, but I don't think it's necessarily time that I've lost, if that makes any sense, because I think I was sometimes scrolling and scrolling and scrolling just because I couldn't sleep. I wasn't necessarily working. So I guess I'm on Facebook less, but I feel more accomplished. So I don't know. I just feel really, really good too. So I don't know. To heck with all those people that said it's bad for you. I really, really like taking melatonin, and it's what I take is like the dissolvable strawberry tablets, and there's 3 milligrams. So it's not even a big dose. It's just 3 milligrams, but it really helps my brain stop thinking. It just really helps me relax and just go to bed, which is really nice. So. That's been my experience this week, and I've really liked reading everybody's information on and input on the law of Mo, the big law of Mo. And what I love is it can be so easy to lose momentum, but it also can be so easy to bring it back just with 2 weeks of consistency. And you'll probably notice if you were, when you think back to times in your business when you weren't feeling that momentum, it probably was because there was an inconsistency for so long. And then once you got back to that consistency, and whatever that is for you, for some people it's daily, for some people it's 5 times a week, for some people it's 3 times a week. It's whatever it is for you. But when you notice, when you get back to that and focus on the 3 vital behaviors, it's about 2 weeks when it boom, when you just feel it again. So if you have any coaches on your team who are struggling with that and think it's impossible to get it back, honestly, it takes 2 weeks of consistency. And if they do that, they're going to see the rewards as well. So who would like to go? I guess I'm going to go left to right. Dawn, it looks like you're on the left. One thing that you feel really proud of from the week, and one aspect of how you failed forward, if any.
Okay.
Oh, we can't hear you.
Oh, shoot. Okay, hold on.
She just said, oh, shoot. Okay. I could read her lips.
I can hear you.
Oh, Miley, you can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Carrie, can you hear
Trisha,
me?
can you hear her?
I can't hear Dawn.
No, me neither. That's weird.
All right. You guys go on.
I got stuck where I couldn't hear you to begin with. And I logged out and I had to log back in.
All right, I'm going to log off and log back in.
Let me see what happens if I mute me.
She's
Oh,
gonna.
wait, she logged out. She's coming back.
Yeah.
I don't think it has anything to do with you. My computer's been acting crazy tonight. Like, just doing stupid stuff.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you.
Okay. Did you guys start? Sorry.
No, we're waiting on you.
Okay. Well, so there's a couple things that I did this week that I'm really, really proud of. I got it, and I put it in my goal video for the week, but I just realized, like, I needed to fix some things seriously. So my office space is fixed. It's not 100%, but I have color-coded binders, just like I have color-coded containers. They are labeled and marked. They are 3-hole punched. I literally have, I weeded through the stacks this week. Let me think here. My kids placed a sign on the side of my desk that says Mom's Office. We have a line that they know they cannot chase the cat in there, and my computer doesn't get turned off, like right in the middle of me typing an email, because it was just such a source of stress for me. I mean, I'm home with them 24/7. I homeschool them. I come down at 5:30 in the morning to try to work, and by 7:30 I'm still on the computer because I'm all over the place. I have a timer. It's literally sitting there ticking, or it's a sand timer. So there's been so much that I fixed this week. I know it's going to be huge. Failing, I had a girl just completely quit the reset and quit the 21-day fix, sent them both back. No matter what kind of support I gave her, she just said, I can't eat like a rabbit for this many days, and it was pretty harsh. She had said some pretty harsh things, but so that was one thing. And failing forward, I mean, I think, like what you're saying, Carrie, there's been times when I do slack on some things because I know I've had that law of Big Mo going for so long. Shh. But I just make myself on, like, my 3 days per week. I'm like a warrior when it comes to my invites, and I literally will send out 20 in a day on those 3 days because that's what works for me, and that's what's worked for me. And like tonight I was messaging back with someone who it was from earlier in the week, and so I know that these people, just depending on when they're on Facebook, I don't have to worry about sending out 20 invites in the same day because I don't have to respond to them all at once because they get back to me as they get back onto Facebook. So that's kind of, I don't know. That's been my week. It's been really crazy, but it's been great. So we're here. I am on the phone. Stop.
What did you make the line with?
We have a throw rug that goes over top of our hardwood, and so even the dog knows not to cross the line. I have the line. It's like, do not cross the line. I start breathing heavy. I'm like, guys, cross the line. This is it. So they know. Everybody knows. Don't cross the line. I'm literally gonna build a partition. Like, have you ever seen those like padded walls that they put up in churches that have like carpet on either side? It's like, I'm gonna get the little walls that they put in the church like auditoriums and separate myself. I mean, that's the only way I can do it.
Get the ones on wheels. If you do that, then you could just slide it out when you're done.
Yeah, I know. I need like that, like the stage doors, like they had. You know, when they separate the gymnasium from the cafeteria in the elementary school.
Yep.
That's push the automatic car garage door opener. Like,
That's funny. That's funny. Thank you. Very good. And before tonight's call, I reread everybody's 24-hour goals and stuff too. So I remembered you saying some of those things in there too. So it was like, oh yeah. And just hearing how you're doing that, it's like you're taking what was a problem and making it work for you. And the kids are responding, you know, and they'll have their moments when you're like, did you forget? Did you forget?
Well, the biggest problem, honestly, and this is not even a joke, is like we have a cat and she likes to sleep in. She goes into our discarded paper bin, which is under my desk. And not only that, but she hides from the kids because they're terrorists. And so then she goes under there, and we have of course the power strip and everything. And she just pulls plugs out of the computer, turns it off. And I mean, I might have 12 tabs open, and I go to the computer, and you shake the mouse, and nothing comes up because it's off. And it's like, oh my gosh, I'm in the middle of 12 different things, and I have to start it all over. You know, it's not right. So it's got to be fixed.
Yeah.
Can't get rid of the kids with the cat at this point, so we're gonna make the line. It's gonna work.
Good. Thank you. Hi, Trisha. You poor thing. You look like you're falling asleep.
No, I'm good. I got lots of sleep last night. I guess success this week. Signed up a new coach. Then I didn't hear from her for 4 days, and I kind of went panicked. I'm like, oh my gosh, I was trying to set up a getting started right call and start. She wants me to discount for a little bit, but she wants to train right now, so we're just going to start things up like that. And I didn't hear from her. I just was like, really? Oh, here we go. But she got back to me tonight and just had a migraine for 4 days, so okay, it's better. Yeah, that's happened. And I had a vendor event yesterday, and it went very well, and just really sat back and noticed how much more comfortable I am with sharing with people and talking to them at the events. A lot of times it's very daunting because people will walk by you and they see fitness and they just can't get away from you fast enough, Yeah. And then other times, up and it just seems like sometimes at those you have a run of, for lack of a better word, elderly people, and they're like, nope, can't do that. And they just, then they'll tell you that, and they just keep on walking, and I'm like, okay.
You're like, well, you don't know, we have Tony and the folks for $9.95.
So yeah, I'm really okay. And I have made one of those trifolds like you did. So I stumbled upon that picture of the lady with the 21-day fix that she was 70 or something on there. So I'm gonna put that on there. Maybe that'll help. But just noticing the difference in my comfort and ability to talk to people at them. And I've done quite a few of them lately, so that's very nice. And I've probably got 25 little slips in there that I got to follow up with. So I'm pretty excited about that. And I had one lady, and she was I would say probably late 50s, early 60s, and she'd come up, and she was really just struggling on had the Shakeology packets out. She bought one, and she walked around for about 10 minutes, come back and bought the rest of the flavors because she just couldn't decide.
Oh,
So I look forward to it was kind of nice. My fail for the week was just simply not taking enough care of me. I didn't feel good last Sunday and Monday. And then once I kind of felt like the energy was coming back, I really was working too hard and just ran myself into the ground. Literally last night I fell asleep at like 7:30 trying to spend some quality one-on-one time with daughter number 1, and I couldn't do it. And I slept till like 7:30 this morning,
wow.
which I don't sleep more than 5 hours a night, so it felt good. And I was bound and determined not to do anything today, and then I'm like, nope, I'm going to work out, so I did.
Good.
Felt
And you
good,
look
but
really refreshed after, too.
Oh, I did, and I just practiced my PIO routine, and I need to find a better rhythm so I am not killing myself. For me, I have to get my work and work out and stuff done before everybody gets up. Just means I've got to start working, getting to bed earlier. So that was my fail, and I know it's there, and we'll get there, but just being more cautious of myself and not running myself into the ground because it's not helping anybody else, especially me.
Totally. Like, is there a way you can think of, what can Jason do that you don't have to do, you know what I mean, in the evening so that you can get to bed so you can get 8 hours by the time you get up to get your workout in. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh, he's to bed before I am.
Okay. Well, then what can the other people in the household do so that you guys can all go to bed so that you guys get your 8 hours? You, too.
Yeah. Oh, I just got to start leaving the kids up because they stay, 2 or 3 of them stay up later than I do.
Mm-hmm.
But it is what it is. I feel bad because I feel like I'm taking time away from them, but I have to go to sleep.
And your body needs it. It's not good for your heart either to have that little sleep.
No.
And they'd rather have you around longer. For sure.
Maybe.
You know what I've done, and I'll share this with you guys because it might help you at vendor events. It can be really easy to be like, why are they just walking by and not even looking? What I say at the beginning of every single one, except for the last one I did, I'm like, why am I getting upset? Oh, I didn't say my little prayer. So I said my little prayer and then it worked. What I usually say is, dear Lord, let me be of service to anybody who needs my help, and anybody else who doesn't, just let them walk on by. But help the others that need it find my table. And it makes it so easy then to who cares about the people walking by, because you asked for that to happen. You know what I mean? You want to talk to the people who need you, and or help them find my table and help it. I usually say something, and every time it's different. Help it be very easy for them to share with me their needs and wants, so that I can best help them. Something like that. But I always say something about, and those that don't, just let them walk on by. Because it makes that part so much easier. One thing I was thinking about too, and I wrote it down about your trifold. What about the picture of the 98-year-old Beachbody coach as well? Take that little picture. I have it. I can send it to you. That might be.
I don't think I do.
Yep. Yeah. All right. And the taking care of you. I'd love to hear how you do that this week. And even if you need something to help you settle, the melatonin is kick butt. It's kick butt.
As long as I get in there, I'm good. It's just getting in to bed.
Gotcha.
Once I hit that thing, I'm out. Well, besides the whole body shifting thing that I told you I had to go to the doctor. I didn't tell you the results. So I've started menopause. Yay, me.
Hey. It's the new sexy.
Because I'm starting to notice that more during the day now. I'm like, yeah. My thermostat's off.
What were you saying, Dawn?
I'm an expert. I've been since 31, so I'm most of the way through, I hope. But mine was crashing from surgery. But yeah, I know what you mean. Like literally, your whole world is like, what the heck is going on?
Yeah, you just don't feel right.
Yeah, you get there. If you want, email me about herbs. I can talk to you about some herbs that I take.
Oh, yeah.
I'm happy to hear about those.
Yeah, take some herbs. Well, the legal kind. I don't know. It's recorded, so. Whatever you do in your own time.
Yeah.
Just not on recorded YouTube. Anyway. All right, Miley, your turn. So what is something that you feel most proud of from this week, and how did you fail forward?
You know what, for me, I think I was kind of in your boat a little bit, Carrie, about the sleep, getting more sleep. I've been really trying to focus on getting more of that. For the past several weeks, I wasn't getting much sleep, and I really started to feel that that was affecting the way that I felt during the day. So that's one thing. And then regarding business, just really getting together some game plans for the last 2 months that we have here before the end of the year, and planning for the launch of Insanity Max 30, just really focusing on, a game plan to keep momentum and get more people engaged and to build business. I really feel like this past week I was able to have more conversations with people, and I've been getting a lot of turnaround from people on Instagram, messaging me about certain things, and then and also my Fitness Pal. I've been getting people requesting to be my friend there, so I went on there and just kind of fully and completely set up my profile on there, just so that I can be open for any potential leads of people that want, information on fitness and wellness. So that's that. Just trying to be consistent. So that's what I've been most proud of. And failing forward, I probably would say, because of being more productive on the administrative side of the business for the past several weeks, my fitness has kind of taken steps back, and I started to feel physically out of my normal self. I felt like when I did work out, that my push-ups were feeling a lot harder because I lacked time of staying fit. And so this past week I just made a decision that I need to get that back into my routine. But that's one of the things that I felt that I was kind of failing at, and getting back into it. So because as an instructor, it's not good when you're like struggling to do a push-up, when you're teaching Pi or Insanity. So that's just kind of how my week has been.
Good. Thank you for sharing, and I'm sure we can all relate with everything. As I'm writing things down, I'm like, oh, momentum, engagement, like all these things were popping into my head about my own business too. And it's funny. It doesn't matter where you're at in the business, how long you've been doing it. You're going to find that some of these just keep coming back, and there are little reminders to, hey, don't forget about this. Remember that you all used to do this and this worked really well, and then you stop doing it. Like when I see that I feel like I need to work on something, like it's just that little reminder of, wait, what did you stop doing? And for me, I stopped doing the free monthly challenges in my free support group, because I was focusing elsewhere on the people that were paying me, to help them. And I don't know what it was, but it was probably a month and a half ago where I'm like, I need to do something. And it was one of those things. I'm like, okay, in 4 days I'm doing this ab and squat challenge. Googled something. I'm like, this is perfect. I can take this screenshot and it looks like I created it, but I didn't. And it's it's perfect. It's perfect from October 6th to like I think it was the Halloween day or something. So we did 25 days, and it worked really, really well. And many of those people that I could see that were kind of rising up and were posting daily, were really engaged, were the people that I invited to the sneak peek, and were the people that I invited to the next challenge. But I found it easy to do, because it was almost like it was a natural next step. So in my mind, I'm like, why did I stop doing these again? Even though I don't mind inviting people, and I could talk Beachbody with someone who has a need and ask questions and all that stuff, but sometimes I think I do find it hard. You know, like I think we all go through phases where we find it difficult, and just doing one simple free challenge a month in that private group is just re-engaged everybody as well too, because engagement is something that I think goes like this a lot, because so many people do fall off. And for right now, one of those things is I'm doing, starting Monday, tomorrow, I'm doing a 10-day water challenge, because it's something that people have time for. They're going to be eating and drinking anyway, so I wanted to do something that was just going to help get rid of some excuses, but also continue with engagement. And it's also gained me some new free members as well. Every time I do a free, you guys know, every time I do a free one and advertise it, for them to be in on it, they do have to be enrolled as a free client of mine. So, you know, that is something that works every time. And I'm like, why did I stop doing that? You know, so it's like getting back into that flow of this is something I have to do, you know, every single month, and it doesn't take a ton of time, you know, because it's just, they know I offer one free mini challenge a month. And then for those people looking for what's next, it's easy to do. So I totally relate to all of those. I don't understand my Fitness Pal, so party on there. I don't get it. I have an account, but I don't get it.
I'm still working on that.
And from what I'm hearing, people that went to the Platinum Presenters training in Dallas, gosh, what do they call it now? Do you guys remember? Do you guys know? Platinum Edge. They call it Platinum Edge. Apparently, there's a lot of talk about how Pinterest is becoming something that is catapulting people's businesses forward. Not really sure. So I checked in with Jody Jackson-Wells, and she said she's going to be doing a call soon with her team about that, and she will share the call with us. So as soon as I know, I will let you guys know, and then you can decide if you want to share that with your teams or not. But Pinterest looks really different. If you haven't been on it in a while, it looks really different. And I know how to pin, but I don't know how to find my pin afterwards. Like, it just goes somewhere in space. So normally you would click on, like, the pins, and it would just be up there. Like, oh, you just did it? Now it's just like, I don't know where it went.
They changed it, right, the setup?
Yeah, they did. I don't know how to use it. I just know how to pin stuff and edit it, but I don't know how to find it after.
Yeah.
So anyway, so I will share that with you guys as well once we have that. We're going into week 7. It's our final 2 weeks. I say 2 weeks because week 8 is a full week. So it's our final 2 weeks of this. So really dig in. You guys are doing great. I wouldn't change anything from what you're doing already anyway. You guys are doing it. And then in the end, I will want your honest feedback about what you think of the setup of this, if you think it would be worthy to do again and offer the team, you know, down the road. I'm not saying like right after this one, but maybe something in January, you know, to do then. People are going to be busy with their families and stuff like that, and with the holidays. So if you think it's worthy of being offered, any changes you think would be important, any feedback, I'm open to it all, because this, you guys going through it, and thinking to yourselves, oh geez, if she would do this, or if we could offer this in this training, this would just make it even better, or this would help it make more sense to people, you know, whatever it is, good, bad, ugly, I'm open to all of it, and constructive criticism. Just be kind, just be really nice, like don't use bad words or anything, like maybe that lady did to you, Dawn. She was not nice. But in the 21-day fix, you don't have to eat like a rabbit. That's why I don't get that part. That part confused me. Anyway.
Yeah, she was done. She was done.
It's her.
Sorry, yeah. I'm like, that's confusing. But sometimes, yeah, those people just, yeah, it's a blessing to see them go, but still you're like, huh? Yeah. So, all right. You guys have any questions right now before we end tonight's call?
No.
Thanks, Carrie.
Awesome. Thank you for your time, ladies. It was good to see you.
Yes, good to see you.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night, guys.